any of us are naive to pretend that there are not cultural differences. I'm the one who's different. This is China. I'm the one who's chosen to live here. So, you know, there is reality of cultural difference in any country that we visit. And I think part of choosing to live in a new country and explore that culture is also accepting difference and change and absorbing that to a degree and enjoying it in as much as one can. It's certainly not fighting it. I think one of the great challenges for anyone who moves to a new country is not to fight or resist what is simplistically termed cultural difference. I don't like it when the term cultural difference is used as an excuse because it's just a reality. So we all have the opportunity to work with it rather than make it a negative thing. We can learn, and this is the opportunity of cultural difference. What have I learned? I think one learns perhaps to open one's eyes more and often accept things that we can't control. So it's, I think, like being in any new environment, whether it's starting a new job or something. You become more alert, you become more aware of difference and fitting in. I don't know, certainly as a foreigner, I've lived here nearly 10 years, and people say, oh, you're a local, and I go, actually, the more time I spend here, the less I feel like a local. I will never be a local, and I don't try to be a local. How could I possibly be? One of my personal challenges is I never planned to live here, it just happened. I never focused on language, which is my great failing, and a big responsibility for me at some time to take that on, to tackle the language challenge. But you know, what have I learned? I've learned, I think, in as much as any of us can, to accept that things are different. Try not to fight and resist those differences. I've learnt so much about, obviously about Chinese culture, about business culture, about personal interactions. It goes to a very deep level, I think. All of these things take time. We come into any new environment with a certain perception, and often those perceptions, if we're lucky, are shattered, and we get to start again. We get to start from scratch, and if we're willing to change our own perceptions. You know, for me, actually, since I was a child, I was fascinated in Eastern design in a broader sense, not just Chinese, Japanese, you know, Southeast Asian. So talking professionally, living in China has given me the opportunity to explore on a much deeper level the detail of design, the history of design in China. I've also travelled around Asia. It's been easier from here than New Zealand, where I'm from. Living here has definitely influenced, certainly from the design perspective. Very strongly. Our brand, Pop-Up Beijing, is very much a fusion of East and West. So we have European furniture, which we import from Belgium, and we also have Chinese antiques, and we have reproduction furniture that we make in our factory. So it is very much a fusion, and I think to a degree that reflects me, it reflects my business partner, and our perspective on life. So that's certainly, from a design perspective, there's a very strong influence, positive influence.